Gonna do it. Shit, what is that? Was that bug or something? What's that? Something touching my thigh. But I think 2024 is going to be the year that the redesign comes out. What's up, squad? It's your boy Knockout360 here with another video for you guys. You can tell I'm in the car. That makes this car vlog. You don't know what's going down when I come around. Let's go ahead and get into it, man. First things first, car content, car shows, car reviews, car meets, anything and everything car related happens on this channel, man. So if you're into that, you're in the right place. Just stick around, relax. For everyone else, hit that subscribe button as well as that notification bell so that you know what's coming out and when it's coming out. Let's go ahead and get into it, man. So we already know that Dodge dropped the bomb on us, an electric bomb on us. July 8th, which was Thursday. Today is Saturday. 2 days ago, they dropped the bomb on us, basically stating that they are going to be coming out with the world's first all-electric, battery-powered muscle car. Notice I said muscle car. Dodge is going to take that phrase into the future. They're not going to let it die just because the conventional Hemi dies, right? Just because the conventional V8 muscle car, noteworthy engine dies, doesn't mean that we can't call our future electric performance cars muscle cars. Okay, so that's debatable. We can talk about that later, whatever, but they're calling it the world's first all-electric battery-powered muscle car. We don't know if it's a Charger or a Challenger, or it could be something brand new. Me personally, it makes sense to me that it would be a Charger, just because I think from a marketing perspective, a four-door Charger, a battery-powered automobile would sell a lot more than a two-door coupe. But, you know, that's just me personally. That's, once again, another topic for another discussion. What I want to talk to you guys about is the significance of 2024. Dodge also dropped the electric Jeep, which is coming out in 2024. Dodge also dropped the electric Ram 1500, which is coming out in 2024. And then, of course, the all-wheel drive or all-electric battery-powered muscle car coming out in 2024. So it seems to me like 2024 is a very significant year for new vehicles coming out, which leads me to my next conclusion, that 2024 will be the year that they give us our redesign of the Charger and Challenger. It just makes sense. We thought that it was going to come out a little bit earlier. We were thinking 22, 23. Well, actually, it's going to be 24. Okay. You know, like I know, they'll start taking orders and stuff in 23. They'll make the official announcement in 23. You can start putting in your pre-orders in 23, maybe even like some special editions in 23, but it's not going to be available to the masses until 24, which is perfectly fine. It's a little bit longer than we expected. Like I said, we were thinking maybe a year or so from now in 22, 23. I was speculating possibly at the latest 23. I thought 24 would be pushing it, but apparently it's not. I think that because of all of these drops that Dodge just, you know, released, with the all-electric platforms that they're going with, I think 24 will be the year that we see brand new redesigns. I think between now and 24, Dodge is just going to give us some like special editions, you know, like they did in the past. Stars and Stripes package, all black package, the blackout package, you know, a bigger supercharger for the red eye. Give us a Charger Demon at some point. I think that they'll just give us moderate upgrades and moderate changes just to keep us at bay for the next year and a half, 2 years, right? And then they will announce that the new bodies is coming out in 24. They'll announce that in 23. And then we'll have our brand new Chargers and Challengers. I think that the redesign has to be drastic. If you're going to offer an electric model Charger next to conventional engines, either both of those bodies have to be the same, and maybe you just add the electronic option as an option, like, you know, like you would get a Scat Pack or a Daytona 392 or TA 392, just an option. Like you can get a Scat, a Cat, or you can get an electric version of it, right? Or the electric vehicle may be something just completely on its own. It may not have anything to do with the conventional engine. It may be something that they want to sell separately altogether, which would make sense so that you're not competing with, you know, your market as far as the other cars are concerned, which is perfectly fine. But I do believe that 24 is going to be a year for the redesign. I think that it's, you know, it just makes sense. I think Dodge is going to have so much stuff coming out in 24 that they're going to break the mold. They broke the mold once with the Hellcat, and then everything after the Hellcat was 700 plus horsepower. That was like that was the standard. You know, 700 plus horsepower was the standard after the Hellcat. You know, we saw it with we saw it with the Mercedes. Mercedes came out with the AMG GTS 4-door coupe, a 4-door 700 powered, having 700 horsepower V8 or 680. I think it's like 680 in the V8, and V12 is like 700 plus. But that became the standard because Dodge broke the mold. I think they're going to do that again in 24, and I think they're going to give us everything at once, including the redesign for the Charger and Challenger. I think it's going to be a brand new body redesign. I think the interior is going to be redesigned. I really believe that Dodge is going to incorporate that big, I think it's what, like 15-inch touchscreen that they have in the Ram 1500. That whole infotainment in the infotainment center in the Ram, I think that that's coming over in the Charger and the Challenger, to be honest with you. We're getting rid of a lot of these physical buttons here. The DID, the driver interface display, will be completely redesigned. I hope that we get more premium materials as far as leathers are concerned. I hope this dashboard changes up a little bit. But yeah, I think it's going to be a complete redesign, top to bottom. Obviously, we're going to get bigger engines, more power, bigger superchargers, more power. You know, terrible gas mileage is as to be expected, but more power. But yeah, it's going to be a complete redesign, but I think 2024 is going to be the year. I don't think that they're going to do it. Oh, shit, what is that? I'm touching my thigh. But I think 2024 is going to be the year that the redesign comes out. I really believe that it just kind of makes sense if they're making all of these drops in 24 and making all this brand new breaking news in 24. It only makes sense that they're going to drop the redesign in 24. I don't see Dodge dropping a redesign in 22 or 23, and then the next year it's like, okay, electric. I figure, why not? Why not just smack people upside the head, bust them in the mouth, and give them everything all at once? 2024 is going to be the year of the redesigned Charger and Challenger. Be honest with you, I thought that was a little bit far out. At this point, it's 21, so obviously not 3 years, but we're at least talking 2.5 at this point. So for all you guys out there that's looking to upgrade, I already said in one video that you shouldn't, just because the market is so bleak right now and so expensive. But if you really want a wide body, or you really want a 2020 or 2021, but your main fear was what Dodge is going to do, I think Dodge has pretty much shown us their hand at this point. I think 24 is going to be the year of the redesign. 24 is going to be the year of the electric, all battery powered muscle car. So with that being said, realistically speaking, if you were to go out and get you a 21 or a 20 right now, you would at least be able to have 2.5 years of fun with it before it was time to upgrade and get into something else. Maybe get yourself into a 3-year lease and, you know, break that lease after, I don't know, 2 years, 2.5 years, something like that. Unless you're the kind of guy that just needs to be the first to have it, in which case you'd be breaking that lease about a year early. But, you know, 24 is the year of the redesign. We've already talked about what we want to see. Let's not even go into that. But it seems to me that just because of what's been going on as far as the big drops and the big reveals are concerned, that 24 is the year of the redesign. Guys, talk to me. How do you feel about it? Do you think I'm accurate? Do you think they're going to drop it sooner than that? They would have to drop it sooner than that if any time before the 2024. And I say that to say, they're not going to drop it after 24. That's too damn long. There's no way that they're going to drop a redesign in 25. That's almost 4 years from now. They wouldn't do that. So it's got to be either before the big drop in 24 or in 24. That's where my mind is, guys. Talk to me, man. As always, it's your boy Knockout 360 here. I'll see you in the next one. Peace.